have 51. We go to the board of we decide, and we know that you declare a profit, you publish the result. You know what is happening in the downstream. Some major depot tanker now will say they'll strike, and they hold their tanks, and that's where the stock is filled, and they screw government. Government gives them whatever they want. AMCON, what has happened to AMCON? They borrow money from the bank, they use to pay back. Federal government will buy the debt, and what is the asset of the oil? They are making Nigerians dry, and Nigerians are looking at them. Look at the private people that borrowed money and go to downstream. When they privatize the downstream sector of oil and gas industry, none of them try to build any refinery. AP, I mean, it was used to be African Petroleum before they privatized it. Now all national oil, the same thing happened. All of them died. We used to have about 5,000 Nigerians working. There's everything, all over everywhere. Look, plant this or that. You can't get them. As we speak, we still import grease to Nigeria. And what's the downstream sector doing? So deceiving us that privatization will create employment is not true. Yes, you can look at the downstream sector where it was being managed by IOCs and big one, and the one federal government had. Private government took it from them. Later they privatized it. What has happened to them? Nobody is going to develop our country for except we are interested. The core investors that are going to be bigger. When you look at the value chain of having an upstream, because everybody wants upstream. What is stopping PIB? Government should channel their energy towards PIB. So when we come there, we resolve all the issues around oil and gas holistically. Don't cherry pick, because we are not investing and nobody is coming here, and they are finding oil everywhere. So Nigerians want to remain like this. Let federal government face PIB. Without PIB, nothing will happen in oil and gas industry.
But really, if you look at it in depth, you can actually see that this is good for Nigerians, a private refinery thing.
Yeah, private refinery is good. Let private people come. White government will not be running refinery. They maintain what they have. Get people to partake with them, just like what we have in JFE operations. White government have like 60%, other have 40%. If you don't want that model, if the private people want to have the majority, we don't really mind. But let government at least have a stake in that. It's just like power. Why is federal government building power plant and now give it to people?
Do you think you'll win this war through this strike?
100%. Oil and gas workers are not earth workers or whoever. We are supposed, oil and gas workers, suppose under TUC and NSC as labor center, we are supposed to be fighting for our doctors, our lecturers, our police. Because most times, because of the kind of job they do, they're always on job 24 hours. So we're supposed to be our duty at our labor centers to stand and fight for their rights.
Because it comes down now to the common man. The suffering will be immense. Of course, you saw how the ASU strike went off and how it was finally resolved after how many months? 6 months. And so you can't afford to go all that length.
Maybe that's what federal government of Nigeria wanted. But I'm sure that 1 week strike by PENGASSAN and OPEC alone will let the government know that they cannot take Nigerians for a ride. Nigerians, if you want comfort, then we can all sleep in our house and allow them to sell everything in Nigeria.
Because it seems to me again that you're not interested in the probe.
Probe? How many probes have you had? You have several probes. Subsidy probe, Odua Gate, several probes. It has not yielded any result. So if care is not taken, they will sell this place. Me and you will be going to Ghana to go and import fuel. We are going to be in a terrible mess. How many facilities have we privatized that is not working? It's uncountable. What did they do with Petel? What has happened to our rolling mills? Delta, the one in Kotabasi. What has happened? Why are they deceiving Nigerians? Where's the money recovered from those sales? It has been shared. So if Nigerians want their future, they should stand by us to ensure that the right thing is done. And what we're asking for is this. We are not saying no to privatization. We are not saying no to commercialization. But if you know that you want to develop Nigeria, let PIB be passed. Let's look at the gap between fiscal regime or no regime, or the issues that is there. Whatever we want to get, I cannot get all. Let's get the one we think at least is workable, acceptable by international standard. Then we'll start talking about privatization.
All right, let's get your opinion, of course, your reaction to the recent controversy, the unrelated funds by the NNPC to the CBN.
It tells you that there's a lot of gap in governance. The presidency must put his house in order. And that's why I see a lot of leakages. It's only in Nigeria that I discovered that there is disconnect between the governor of Central Bank, Minister of Finance, Minister of Petroleum, and that's unfortunate. And the governor of Central Bank needs to be very cautious when he makes statements in Nigeria. No matter if you are going to be a radical thing, be radical about it, help Nigerians, but look for good areas to channel your complaint. It is not possible, because I know, for NPC to hold that amount of money without coming to the post, and Nigeria will still remain what it is. They will not be able to even pay salary. So it's completely not possible. However, there are ways these monies are paid. It's not every money in oil and gas industry that will come from NNPC. There are some that will be paid by them. There are some that will be collected by FIRS. There are some that will be collected by DPR. And the governor did not check his books. He just went on here. When you look at what the governor of Central Bank said, he said this is how much that was paid. This is millions of barrels of crude price. And it was different from what the GMD said.
It's been a very exhausting time. Thank you very much for coming on Daytime Abuja.
Thank you very much.
Well, we thank you for all your mails. Keep sending your views and comments to the address and Twitter handle right on your screen. I'm Gloria Umezuke from us on Dateline Abuja. Compliments of the season, and see you next week.